semifinals, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Hokies churn out another 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Handoff to the back. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain all around there. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
And the Trojans will line up on first and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Castellanos. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pass on full display right there.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be returned. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fresh going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Oh, he's looking to run some tempo here. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
First and 10 now for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Linebacker shifting around now. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Castellanos. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up a third down play. It's the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Going to try to use his legs here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, SC. This offense really clicking. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Castellanos. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On the double.
First down here for this offense.
3:25.
From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over first and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And it's 23 yards. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. They makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, they keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. He'll ride the back again here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought you might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a 1st down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Second down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Press coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Hokies will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Single back takes the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Castellanos. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On the double.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Face it. Get set. Get set.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game.
31, Virginia Tech, 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
3:25.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Called for the extra point.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14.
USC 31, Virginia Tech 14.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, go get a touchdown.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Brought down at the 26. 2nd down going up.
Ready, set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And this one is getting ugly. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense is back out on the field. Fights through the tackler. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go. Caught near the goal line. And he stopped him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Trojans. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
14, and the Virginia Tech offense will take over 1st and 10.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly.
Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Important second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They go with a direct snap. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now